haven't done this in a while, have we? This is new. I have new posters, new postcards. That's nice, right? Yeah. This is basically kind of just going to be a little ranting video, so I'm going to give you that heads up right now. And first of all, I just want to start out by saying I'm not a horrible driver. This past weekend, I went up to Tahoe with my baby sister. We had the house to ourselves for a whole weekend. We were supposed to be there from Thursday until Tuesday. The first night I got there, we had some fun. We may or may not have been drinking. Yeah, we were definitely drinking, but I had to make sure it was okay for me to say that. So I checked with my brother. We had a lot of fun that night. Then the next morning we wake up and we decide that, hey, I think we need more people. I have a friend, and she is also friends with him, that lives in Quincy and goes to school there. So I was texting him and was like, hey, what are you doing? You want to come up? You should come up. You should bring you some friends. Let's go. Let's have some fun. So they came up, but the only problem with that was that they didn't have a car. So Michaela and I drive to Quincy to go and pick them up. And we drive back, and we get back, and we make tacos, we play some beer pong, we play Rage Cage, which I fucking kick ass at, by the way. We just had a great night. The next morning, we make pancakes, we make waffles, we make eggs. We drove back around, I think we left at like 5:30ish. We're driving, and I'm just going. Music's on full blast, windows are down, everybody's really quiet because we had such an exhausting ass fucking night. And then all of a sudden, I see a cop driving in the opposite direction of me. I'm like, okay, I'm probably going over the speed limit right now, and I was going into turn anyways, so I started to brake. But as the cop is passing me, I see his face. Okay, when I go past a cop, I know I speed. I have been speeding since I got my license. I will say that right now. But during that trip, I knew I wasn't going any higher than 65. I kept looking down. I guess I got in the zone though, because the cop is passing me. I see his face, and I see him say, oh shit. And then he goes past me, I look in my rearview mirror, I see the dust flying up behind me, and he's right on my ass. He follows me for a good 5 minutes. I didn't know that they had radar guns that could get you going the opposite direction, so there was my first problem. Because of the fact that I didn't know that, I was like, hell no, you are not gonna get me on any of this shit right now. I'm on the speed limit. I am braking into every turn. If I didn't do anything illegal before, I am sure as hell not gonna let you get me on something now. But we get to a 45 zone, and the lights are on behind me. And I'm like, ah, fuck. So I pull over. He doesn't even ask me, like, why I think he pulled me over. He's just like, so, I had to go in 77 back there. Oh my god, seriously? Are you for real? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was going 77 miles an hour. I really asks for my license and registration and insurance and all that, takes it back to the car, runs information. I'm looking in my rearview mirror, and everybody's talking, freaking out the whole time in the back. I'm like, guys, it's chill. I've never been pulled over before. He's probably not gonna do anything. And then I look in my mirror, and I see him writing me a ticket. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe he'll see how I react and maybe not give it to me. Yeah. I got a ticket. That's fun. I have 77 in a 55, and I don't have a fine. I have a court date. So I have to be in court on November 2nd at 9 o'clock in the morning in fucking Portola. I don't live in Portola. I live in Sonoma. That is a 5-hour drive. I really do not want to do that. So good for me that it's only a half-hour drive from Quincy. So I look over to my friend Josh, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna come hang out. He's like, yeah, go for it. Sounds good. Good damn thing. So I would not be doing that 5 hour. I would have to leave at like 3 o'clock in the morning, which means I would have to wake up at like fucking at least 2, and that is not happening because I will get to court and I will look like straight shit. But anyways, back to the ticket part of it. The cop's giving me a ticket, and he's like, okay, you should be getting something in the mail in the next couple days. I'm like, okay, yep, sounds good. He's like, if you don't, give the number on the ticket a call. I haven't gotten anything yet. I got pulled over on Saturday. It's now Thursday. Last night, I was looking at the ticket, and I was like, okay, I should probably call him tomorrow so that I know what's going on. Looking at the ticket, up and down, both sides, yada yada yada, all that. Yeah, there's no number. I don't really know who to call. So now I either have to go to my police station and be like, okay, what should I do? or call a bunch of different police stations? I really have no idea, but I don't want to get in trouble for their stupid ass mistake. So I have to find some kind of a solution, obviously. And really, I kind of find this whole situation hilarious just because of the fact that I got my license when I was 16. I'm 20 years old. This is the first time I've been pulled over. I have not changed my driving habits or style since I got my license. I have been speeding for 4 years. This is kind of fair. It caught up to me. I totally understand that. In those 2 days, I drove to San Francisco from Sonoma, didn't get a ticket. From San Francisco, I went to Tahoe, didn't get a ticket. From Tahoe, I went to Quincy, didn't get a ticket. Quincy, back to Tahoe, didn't get a ticket. Tahoe, back to Quincy again, and I get a ticket? What? This was just bad fucking luck, if you ask me. I make 4 separate trips that are at least an hour and a half. At least, if not longer. And I didn't get a fucking ticket! And now I have one. This doesn't sound right to me. Basically, what I want to know with this video, because I seem to always ask questions, who's gotten a ticket and had gone to court? I would really like to know, because I don't know what to expect at this point, and I kind of like to be prepared. Let me know in the comments or message me. Either way, I would just really like to know what I just got myself into. Hopefully, I'll be doing more of these videos. I'll keep up on my ticket and my court date and updates on all of that fun stuff. But until then, take some time to breathe.